Hello everybody. Today I wanted to show probably one of my favorite runs ever, but also at the same time one of the most heartbreaking runs ever. Um, I guess it kind of just goes to show the state of the customs pool and how arena matchmaking works in general. This run went all the way to turn 19, and um, when you face teams at that point, it's usually just gonna end up being people that choose to run only the most broken units, which isn't really that fun. But oh well, here we are. I mean, you can't exactly stop them, right? You can nerf things and balance things, but then other things will become unbalanced, and people will run those instead because they wanna get the 10 trophies, or they might be going for like some milestone with sex or something. You'll never be able to stop that, I don't think. But look, I'm probably not gonna grind this out to get a full 10 wins because um I had a lot of fun with this run regardless of the outcome, and also I just have been putting more time into ranked recently to try and get to 1950 to do the summit shenanigans. But you'll quickly see what's going on with this run. I think the concept for it is very, very fun and leads to a lot of very silly battles. And yeah, I mean there's not really much more to say on it because currently it's just the same as the start to any other run. Find the bass, find the elk, do the pivot, because that's the most realistic way to contend with the really strong teams while having some silly builds of your own. I mean, you could use shop scaling, but it's pretty difficult. And besides, I think that this way makes the run a bit more natural and more authentic, I suppose. Like, I could use shop scaling to get everything that I need to 50-50 and then have a full team of 50-50s, which vaguely kind of revolves around the idea I'm trying to make for a team, but that's not really fun. It's like it's like when you see an image and then find that it's AI generated. And then you go like, well, visually it looks maybe aesthetically pleasing, but there's no joy. There's no soul put into it, and I think it's the same case here. If I were to just, lioness to 50-50 units, there's no soul in that team. It's just a bunch of max stats. What was I talking about? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Seagull. That's a pretty fun unit that I show off quite a bit. And here we go. Here's the fun stuff. We've found a radish. We've found a team with 3 dolphins that completely killed us, but it's all right. We have radish on the seagull. This is important for 2 reasons. Our final board wants to have radish on everything, and seagull helps us get radish on everything, and also our final board wants seagull anyway. So getting it early and getting radish on it is a pretty pivotal part of this. In case you don't know, radish, start battle, gain any random perk from the pet's tier. It doesn't have to be in your pack. It's just any perk that exists for the tier of the pet you put it on. Which I think is important to note because it's a pretty important detail for this run. But here the seagull dies, unfortunately. But this radish on the lobster got a fortune cookie, which I don't think did anything. But you're starting to see where this goes. I decided to just take another level on the lobster. It wastes the seagull trigger, which isn't ideal, but there are some tier 5s that I want as well. Blobfish is not one of them, but it's getting so many stats from lobsters that I may as well just put it on board for now. And I'm keeping the gold from this level 3 Cuddle Toad. Look, I didn't go elk this time. Look, I didn't go elk. Have you noticed? I just hit 1 billion lobsters. The seagull gets salt, the other guy gets banana, but it doesn't really matter because it gets replaced with weakness. And we're on turn 9. Not in too bad of a position. I take the crystal ball. I don't think it'll matter too much, but you never know. Maybe the 2 mana will do something. And I decide I'm not waiting around for a pill that might not show up. I just take this level immediately into Orca. Here we go. It's time to have some fun. Orca is summon 1 random faint pet from any pack. So again, it doesn't have to be in your pack. It's just any faint pet at all. More randomness. Level 2 croc, so our seagull dies again, but we get the fruits on the orca, and we have plenty enough. This lobster actually doesn't take damage from a hedgehog because it gets a random potato. Very cool, very cool. We immediately level the orca into oyster. That's pretty nice. I'm again gonna waste seagull triggers by cycling stuff, but it's not too bad. We buff seagull. Truthfully, it doesn't matter. In some of these runs, I was buffing seagull too much because I thought initially, like, oh, I can then put it behind the Komodo and it's buffed up enough, and then we won't randomize the positioning. But then I realized that I have another unit that I want to include, which kind of messes with that. Hold on, let's go back. So the orca got another fruit, the seagull got something, and then the red dragon got rid of it. We summon a wolf, which, to be honest, doesn't actually do anything. But we have enough to draw. Which ain't too bad. We're just kind of slowly looking for a couple of specific units. There's one. There's our hyena. Truth be told, I should have taken the other seagull and reset the triggers so I would have one more. And I just decided to keep buffing the seagull. What are we missing? Are you noticing a theme with this team? Oh, this is a sick build, by the way. Look at this. Banana, Yggdrasil fruit. This is only level 1, but it gets a lemon. The potato blocks a blowfish snipe. Look at us go. We're winning fights with this absolute chaos team. Find the level 2 hyena. We're still not done yet. I keep buffing the seagull. I could be rolling here, to be honest, because we still don't have that last unit that we need. Level 3 manta ray, level 2 dragon. We got close because of the banana and the chili, but not quite. That's okay, we still have 2 lives. Where is our friend? I like this chocolate. Where is it? There we go. We have Komodo. So now we're shuffling positions, shuffling again. We have a seagull. If it ends up behind the orca, that's great. That means more random perks. If it doesn't, oh well, that's just how this team goes. Seagull gets a donut. Chili, melon, ambrosia. Incredible stuff. And we're able to summon a ton of random units in the back. Hell yeah. We start trying to level the Komodo. I'm still just buying random chicken legs. And pears, I guess. Maybe a little too aggressive on the foods. But I really just want to survive, because I thought my team was weaker than it was, to be honest. Here's Sai running boo, boo summons, boo. We get salt and steak. We shuffle everything. We move Spino and Turkey all the way to the front. We get a popcorn on Komodo, steak here, fortune cookie, onion. It's all going on. It's all happening. We kill the tiger. We get a kappa. Disaster, but it gets salt, so we trade the whale. It's beautiful. We get salt here, which doesn't actually do anything. What do we get from popcorn? Alpaca. We trade. Lobster moves to the back because of its onion. Oh dear. And then he hits Phoenix, but we're alive on 1 HP. And we draw. This is why this team was so fun to run. You just get fights like that, which make everything worth it. We get our level 2 Komodo, and at this point I'm looking to replace Lobster. It's kind of an improv decision to just replace Lobster with another Orca. Because why the hell not? Let's just see what happens. Shuffle. This order doesn't matter. It matters the order that we get here. It's a lot of snipes. Unfortunately, wait, this lemon actually doesn't do anything. This lemon doesn't get hit a single time. That is unbelievable. We give a cheese to this Namatsu. We get a Niala. I mean, we're winning handily. It's brilliant, really. So at this point, my team is done. I wish I could have more scaling, but I'm fine just buying every food in existence for now. What do we got? Who are we facing up against this time? Cool board. I love the albatross. We get salt, lemon, Yggdrasil fruit, steak melon. Those are pretty good perks. My steak unit dies. We get salt on our sheep. The lemon tanks the mana snipes. The salt kills. It's beautiful. The melon blocks the mana snipe. We can't summon the goats. But we win. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Truly the best team to have ever been constructed. I decided, why not? Why not go for the other level 2 Orca at this point? We're facing Elephant Blowfish, double Amargasaurus. What's going on here? Pita bread, melon, fortune cookie, durian. This entire order is messed up. Melon blocks the snipe, Amargasaurus doing Amargasaurus things. This gets popcorn, which is kind of bad. We don't get fortune cookie off. But actually this durian saves us. Look at this. Blowfish hits our pita bread, which gives us more health. And we get no fortune cookie triggers. And we win the fight. We find our level 2 Orca. And I'm hoping at this point this will be the last turn, so I just buy the peach. But unfortunately, Unfortunately, this is the point where you face this. Our radishes go away, our Komodo dies, it's all gone horribly wrong. We get a lemon here, which kind of helps, but not quite enough. And then we get bear from the orca, and my steak gets replaced with a honey. I think if this was another... Actually, I think if it was... I can't speak. If it was another eagle, I think we might have actually had a chance there. Very unfortunate that one of our radishes dies. You find the chicken leg in this last slot, and I'm just spamming foods and hoping for the best. And then this was partially why I made this video. It's just Leviathan. It's just Leviathan, massive coconut crab. Just the most broken possible things to just immediately end the run. We get mushroom, durian, pita bread, bunch of stuff. I don't think there's all that much we could have done here, to be honest. Hey, we get our fortune cookies. We get our cuttlefish. If it had put the coconut crab in the back, maybe there was a chance. We're still getting no triggers on our fortune cookie. Like, whatsoever, which is insane. Tomato triggers, but, I mean, it's not even remotely close. They still have 3 50-50s left, because that's the state of the world we're living in, or something. Some message about society and all that. But still, I wanted to show off this run, because, my god, that was such a fun team to make. Just so many stupid rounds come of it. It's brilliant. I would highly recommend at least going for the team like once, if you are an arena player that doesn't mind grinding a little bit. But yeah, that's about it for me. Have a wonderful day.